the weekly spelling test. We give it every week. We always have. And I ask you, why? Why? There is a better way. Weekly spelling tests do very little to help students develop their spelling proficiency, the ability to spell under game conditions, as Donald Graves would say. See if you can find some research that supports this. I have not. However, the cost of these weekly spelling tests, it creates failures. There will always be some students who are not able to spell conventionally. It has to do with visual memory. It wastes precious instructional time that could be spent learning how to write. Consumable spelling books are very expensive, and there is limited, if any, research to support the efficacy of the weekly spelling test. Does it teach anything? Spelling is related to visual memory, the ability to store and retrieve letter patterns. Some people are better at it, some people are not. Effective spelling instruction then should focus on or help improve students' ability to encode, store, and retrieve letter patterns. It should focus on letter patterns. So, activities and assignments that you do to help them become better spellers should make them more aware of letter patterns and word parts. As well, the words used in spelling should be meaningful. That means connected to something they know about or have experienced. Meaningful learning is always more efficient and effective than rote learning. That is, memorizing a list of words outside of any meaningful context. There is a better way to do spelling. It's called Word Class, which is a self-selected approach to spelling instruction. This meets the needs of both high and low ability spellers. Students choose. Now, choice is a powerful motivator for students, whether it's choice of books, choice of writing topics, or in this case, choice of words to study each week. Students are given a choice. They can choose words within a topic or category. We are studying space. Let's generate a list of space words, or choice within their lives. Each student has a personalized spelling list, and I'll show you how we do it. At the beginning of the week, we generate in large group a list of words. It could be based on a topic you're studying in science or social studies, a story, an event, a season, as a whole class, and the teacher writes these words on the board. Students then select 8 to 15 words that they wish to study each week. You can give students mandatory words, anywhere from 2 to 6. The teacher can do this. Students record their words in a word book or spelling journal and always have them check the spelling, teach them how to use spell check and dictionaries. You could have students generate lists of words in small groups or pair. They generate a list of interesting and important words that they have encountered. They choose 10 words they wish to study, and they often choose words within the context of their lives. This also makes them more word aware, knowing that they will generate lists each week. Here's another interesting idea. Simply a list of butcher paper up on the wall. Maybe you're studying water. Lists of words. Students write the words each week, or their lives, or the Harry Potter book if everyone is reading that. That's a way to generate lists of words. It's multi-level, meaning it is effective for both high ability and low ability. But what if they just pick easy words, you say? Well, then I guess they'd be successful. We certainly wouldn't want to have any of that, would we? But it's found that students generally choose longer and more complex words than those chosen by teachers. Now, for your high ability spellers, you want to avoid MOTS, more of the same. Give a kid 15 words, the kid is very good, then you give him 20 words and 25. No, that's more of the same. If we give choice, students are allowed to choose words, and they naturally choose more complex. Now, workbook or word book. A word book eliminates the need for this expensive, consumable spelling workbook. You simply use a notebook. You can buy these for 89 cents. This is used for word activities during the week, and I would always keep my word book in a special place on the shelf so it doesn't become used for homework or whatnot. And you get students writing using various activities, and I'll show you some in the next segment. But you're able to review periodically for more direct assessment, meaning that you're looking at their actual writing to see how they're doing. Now, on the Friday spelling test, for God's sakes, we gotta have a spelling test. Nothing exists if we can't have tests. Each individual has an individual spelling list. Students pair up and trade their journals with a partner. So the partner says the word, gives the test, and the other one takes the test. And then they correct, and they're able to record on a graph the number of words they got correctly that week. 10 total words, and you can see that. They can keep track of that. You can also use direct spelling, just like real life. If you want to assess and show growth, look at students' edited writing. That's how I am assessed. You can create a words per 100 score, average amount of words spelled correctly per 100. Again, this is more authentic and direct spelling. It's how we're assessed in life, and you can use edited and unedited writing. Just some ideas. Word Class, a multi-level, self-selected approach to spelling instruction.